So the result's quite obvious.
And what results are those?
Whatever he hits, he destroys.
We shall see if everything includes Ciryl Gane, because this one is going to be absolutely fireworks. We got Ciryl Gane taking on Alexander Volkov in this heavyweight meat event. We'll see if Ciryl Gane is able to stack up against the tower like Volkov, who's 33-8, plenty of experience. He's been in there with everyone you can think of at this UFC heavyweight division, but Ciryl Gane is 8-0. He's only impressed to date, and he has some nice wins over Junior Dos Santos and Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik. So we've seen the level of competition continue to amplify for Ciryl Gane, and in all of those fights, he's managed to look pretty dominant, pretty well-rounded. Seems like the dude has the, just well-rounded game that definitely suits this heavyweight division. So do you think he's going to have enough to take out a guy like Volkov? I mean, Volkov's been in the UFC forever. He's coming in off some nice finishes. He just absolutely flatlined Alistair Overeem. Before that, took out Walt Harris. He did lose to Curtis Blades, and before that, beat Greg Hardy in a just one-sided fight. So he also has, wins over Roy Nelson, Stefan Struve, Fabricio Verdum, and Timothy Johnson, who, is fighting for the Bellator championship. So no shame in that either. So is this too much too soon for Ciryl Gane, or is he one step away from getting that title shot and Volkov is in the way? What do you think?
Yeah, this is a very fun fight. It's crazy to think how young Drago is. I mean, he's 32. It feels like he's been in the UFC forever. He's fought the best of the best. He's fought a lot of vets to new guys, and he always looks good. And some of his losses, almost like the Derek Lewis fight. Probably shouldn't have lost that, but had the 2-second lip chop at the end, and bad luck. Anything can happen. Um, Man, this is such a tough fight for Gane, but Gane's been looking so darn good, and he's got a lot of hype, a lot of momentum. Um, I think I have to go with Gane. I like his build better. I like his style. He's very methodical, and he's a very high IQ fighter. And it's wild to say that because he hasn't been doing it for that long. When you're thinking of mixed martial arts experience, but he's got the reach. He doesn't have the height, but he has the arm reach 2 inches longer, which is crazy. And I mean, yeah, I think I have to go with him. I think this is gonna be a very a strike heavy, um, very tactical, slow paced fight. I would love for this to be an absolute slobber knocker of these heavyweight hoedowns, but I think this is going to be two high level strikers very being cautious of each other. But it wouldn't surprise me if someone gets knocked out first round. Also, remember, these are heavyweights. Anything can happen. One tap, you're done. Um, and we haven't really seen Gon tested, so it'll be very interesting to see if Drago can bring him into dark water and really throw a beating on him. Does his chin hold up? Well, does he handle this that? But I think Gon might be the real deal, and Bon Gon Gaming is gonna get it done via decision.
Yeah, Gamin, I think it's French Ciryl Gane, right? He's been looking absolutely, just deadly out there, right? Very technical, very methodical. I like that word choice you used, and I see this one playing out very similar. I think it's going to be, maybe a slow starter. They'll probably feel each other out on the feet, maybe for even, a couple rounds. But I'm hopeful that when they do start to engage, it's just meat bomb after meat bomb. Because if these two dudes let loose and just, let it fly, this could be just an absolute fight of the year contender. So I'm very hopeful that it's a more entertaining fight than Ciryl Gane's last fight against Biggie Boy. I mean, it was an impressive, dominant win for Ciryl Gane, but it was just, kind of a karate hottie style point victory for Bonga Min. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to employ that sort of strategy against, just a very, very high level technical striker in Drago. I think Drago is leaps and bounds better than Biggie Boy. And ultimately, I'm going to roll with Drago in this one. I think that his experience is going to suit him very well. And I think it's going to be a close competitive fight. but ultimately I like Volkov in the later rounds, maybe a fourth round stoppage. And if not a stoppage, I like Drago being able to win a decision. So I've picked against Ciryl Gane before. It's bit me in the butt a couple times. So maybe it's going to happen again. But if we look over at Tapology, 63% is rolling with the French Gane. Majority of it they think by decision, and 37% is rolling with the Russian Drago, and it's pretty split, right? Half by KO, about half by decision. So I could see either of those in truth. I also like that point you mentioned about both the age and the reach, right? This is a fight where you might think Drago, is 5 years older and has a 5-inch reach advantage when in truth, he's barely over a year older, and Ciryl Gane has the reach advantage. So some interesting particulars there. But nonetheless, I got to roll with Drago. So any last thoughts on this meat event? This should be just fireworks.
Yeah, this is such a fun fight. I'm glad that they booked this, and would love to see the winner of this get the title. I mean, get the next title shot, of course. Would love to see Drago versus Stipe, or Drago versus Francis, and vice versa with Gane versus Stipe or Gane versus Francis. Down for all of it. Heavyweight seems to catching up steam and getting lots of hype. I feel it's what it's been lacking. And so very excited to see how these play out. Subscribe.